Welcome, ghost hunters and history buffs. Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine in an old building? Today, we're diving into the spectral world of famous hauntings. We'll explore 15 historical figures whose spirits are said to linger among us. From presidents to performers, these ghosts continue to captivate our imagination. Are you ready to uncover the mysteries behind their hauntings? Let's get started. Number 1. Abraham Lincoln. Imagine walking through the halls of the White House and feeling a sudden chill. Many claim that Abraham Lincoln's spirit still roams these historic corridors. First Lady Grace Coolidge reported seeing him gazing out a window in the Yellow Oval Room. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill had a famous encounter, emerging from a bath to find Lincoln's ghost by the fireplace. Staff members often hear footsteps and knocks, especially during times of national crisis. Could it be that Lincoln's unfinished work keeps him tied to this iconic building? Number 2. Marilyn Monroe. Picture this. You're alone in a lavish Hollywood home when suddenly, the scent of Chanel No. 5 fills the air. Marilyn Monroe is said to haunt her former residence at 12,305 Fifth Helena Drive in Los Angeles, California. Visitors report flickering lights and cold spots. Some even claim to see her ghostly figure in mirrors or hear her soft laughter echoing through the halls. Is it her tragic past that keeps her spirit lingering in this glamorous yet lonely space? Number 3. Walt Disney. Now let's step into the happiest place on earth, where some say it's also one of the spookiest. Walt Disney's spirit is believed to haunt Disneyland in Anaheim, California, particularly Main Street and the Haunted Mansion ride. Cast members have reported seeing him in his former apartment above the fire station on Main Street. Lights mysteriously turn on after hours, and his presence is often felt in the Haunted Mansion ride. Could Disney be ensuring that magic lives on even after death? Number 4. Harry Houdini. Imagine being in a theater when suddenly you hear mysterious sounds or see objects moving on their own. Harry Houdini, the legendary escape artist, is said to haunt several theaters where he performed, including the Palace Theater in New York City and the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles. Strange occurrences often happen on Halloween, the anniversary of his death, when many claim to feel his presence. Is Houdini trying to communicate from beyond the grave? Number 5. Lady Dorothy Walpole. As you walk through Raynham Hall in Norfolk, England, you might catch a glimpse of a figure dressed in brown gliding down the staircase. Known as the Brown Lady, Lady Dorothy Walpole has been haunting this estate since the 18th century. In 1936, photographers captured what many believe to be her ghostly image on the staircase. What tragic events from her life could keep her spirit tethered to this historic home? Number 6. Willie Lincoln. Now let's return to the White House, this time for a more somber spirit. Willie Lincoln. The young son of Abraham Lincoln is said to haunt his father's residence. Staff members report hearing a child's laughter or seeing toys move on their own near the Lincoln bedroom. Is Willie searching for comfort from his father, unaware that both have passed on? Number 7. Al Capone. Imagine stepping into an old hotel room and feeling an eerie presence wash over you. Al Capone's spirit is believed to haunt his former headquarters at the Lexington Hotel in Chicago and Alcatraz Island. Visitors have reported hearing banjo music, an instrument he played while imprisoned at Alcatraz. Could Capone's restless spirit be reflecting on his tumultuous life? Number 8. Queen Esther. In the serene landscape of the Seneca Lake region in New York, whispers of a warrior spirit can be heard among the trees. Queen Esther is said to haunt the area near Queen Esther's Rock, where she made her last stand. Hunters report feeling watched or hearing whispers near the large rock formation. What fierce battles did she endure that keep her spirit roaming these woods? Number 9. The Bell Witch. Picture yourself exploring an old farm at night when suddenly you hear strange noises echoing through the darkness. The Bell Witch haunting is one of America's most famous ghost stories, where a spirit named Kate tormented the Bell family with physical attacks and eerie sounds. Visitors today report unusual occurrences near Bell Witch Cave in Adams, Tennessee. What dark secrets lie within this haunted land? Number 10. The Man in Grey at Drury Lane. Let's step into London's Theatre Royal on Drury Lane, a place where history meets mystery. The Man in Grey has been seen wandering through this historic theater since its inception. He often vanishes into walls after being spotted by startled audience members in the upper circle. Could this ghost be watching over performances from beyond? Number 11. Rudolph Valentino. Imagine strolling through a cemetery at dusk when suddenly you see a dashing figure in 1920s attire. The silent film star Rudolph Valentino is said to haunt both his final resting place at Hollywood Forever Cemetery and his former home, Falcon Lair, in Beverly Hills. Visitors to his crypt report feeling a cold presence, while others claim to have seen his apparition wandering the grounds of Falcon Lair. Is the great lover still seeking adoration from beyond the grave? Number 12. Hank Williams. Picture yourself alone in an empty auditorium when suddenly you hear the faint strumming of a guitar. Country music legend Hank Williams is believed to haunt the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, where he last performed before his untimely death. Staff and visitors have reported hearing his distinctive voice echoing through the empty hall and seeing the ghostly figure on stage. Could Hank be giving one last performance for eternity? Number 13. Liberace. Imagine walking through a glitzy museum when suddenly all the lights flicker and you hear the faint sound of a piano. The flamboyant pianist Liberace is said to haunt both his namesake museum and his lavish former home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Visitors have reported seeing his ghostly figure seated at his favorite piano or admiring his extensive costume collection. Is Liberace still putting on a show from the other side? Number 14. Lon Chaney Sr. As you explore an old movie set, imagine feeling a tap on your shoulder only to turn and find no one there. The man of 1,000 faces, Lon Chaney Sr., is rumored to haunt Stage 28 at Universal Studios Hollywood, where The Phantom of the Opera was filmed. Crew members have reported strange occurrences and sightings of a cloaked figure matching Chaney's iconic Phantom costume. Could the master of disguise still be lurking in the shadows of his most famous set? Number 15. Jean Harlow. Picture yourself in a glamorous 1930s Hollywood mansion when suddenly you catch a whiff of gardenia perfume and hear soft laughter. The blonde bombshell, Jean Harlow, is said to haunt her former home on North Palm Drive in Beverly Hills. Residents have reported seeing her ghostly figure, smelling her signature gardenia perfume, and feeling an unexplained presence in her old bedroom. Is Jean still enjoying the Hollywood lifestyle from beyond? These 15 historical figures and their ghostly tales continue to fascinate us, blending history with the supernatural. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these stories add an extra layer of intrigue to historical locations and figures. Who knows? Maybe on your next visit to one of these sites, you'll have your own spectral encounter. Thank you for joining us on this haunting journey. If you enjoyed delving into the paranormal, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own ghost stories in the comments below. Until next time, stay spooky.